Bluey.
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 Love Bluey.
Bluey!
Dr. Bluey. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Yeah! TV!
From BBC Studios and Ludo Studios, let's hear it for Bluey!
Bluey is bigger than the Beatles, yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm so busy.
Hello to all of my friends in South Africa. I have some very exciting and maybe unexpected news. I have written my very first kids fiction book. This, my friends, is Waterfall Woods. And this is my brand new kids book for the first time, Billy and the Giant Adventure. It's something that I'm so passionate about. I've worked on it or written it for the last 4 or 5 years. And we've had the most incredible illustrator, Monica Arminio, work on it and bring my ideas to life. It's about 4 best friends. It's fun. It's about overcoming your fears. There's a magical wood where they get to learn so much about themselves and a thing called the rhythm, which is basically nature and how we contribute to it. And of course, there's food in it. There's good guys, bad guys, weird and wonderful animals. And I'm really, really proud of it. So guys, if you want to see the book or the audio book that we've gone to town on, look out for it. Billy and the Giant Adventure.
and thank you for having us on the Penguin Highlights presentation.
We hope you're enjoying the Penguin Highlights presentation. You ever tried to put highlights on a penguin?
You only ever tried that once, let me tell you.
Getting the foils in is a flipping nightmare.
Speaking of foils, thank you to everyone that has sold our books.
Oh, good.
This year.
See what you've done there.
Thank you for reading our books. Thank you for publishing our books as well, to the wonderful Puffins. And we are here to tell you about our plans for this coming year.
Yes, so many highlights of 2023. One of the main highlights, I suppose, is our book Super Ghost, coming out in paperback in the summertime. So we look forward to seeing lots of you when that is out in the summer. And then we've got a brand new story, which we've just finished writing. What can we tell you about that, I wonder?
Yeah, I tell you what we can say.
Oh, good, yeah.
As part of our research, we went to the British Museum.
That's right. Okay. It also involves a shopping trolley. And let me just tell you that when this baby reaches 8 miles an hour, you're going to see some serious Sphinx. Okay?
I think that's quite enough from us.
Yeah.
But thank you again for your continued support. Cheers, guys.
Bye.
die skrywer van Complex. Dit is my debuutroman vir jong volwassenes, maar dis eintlik vir almal wat al hulle hart verloor het. Die boek gaan oor Sean en Mika. Hulle is albei matriek, hulle is albei alleen vir die wintervakansie. Hulle bly in 'n kompleks net buite Stellenbosch. Sean is 'n ruimtenerd wat planete soek, cello speel en 'n onwettige huiswerkbesigheid het. Mika hou van kuns en Griekse mitologie, dink sy is dom en hou van 'n dubbel vodka oor naweke. Hulle het albei komplekse verhoudings met hul ouers. Op 'n oninteressante wintersoggend ontmoet hulle toevallig en so begin 'n vakansie wat hulle hele lewe definieer. Saam ry hulle Ferris wheels, ontdek rockmusiek, soek planete en leer wat dit beteken om werklik na die sterre te kyk. Die boek gaan vir my uiteindelik oor daardie tyd in jou lewe wat jy op die punt van volwassenheid staan, maar alles is nog steeds so onseker. Wie is jy? Is jy 'n freak? Want kom ons wees eerlik, ons almal is 'n bietjie weird, ons almal is freaks, maar dit is om daardie weirdness van jouself te aanvaar en ook te glo dat iemand anders dit sal aanvaar. Maar die boek is nie net diep en donker nie, dit is snaaks. Baie snaaks, al moet ek het self sê, en dit gaan oor 'n hedendaagse lewe, oor rockmusiek en films en TV en TikTok, en daar's 'n Spotify playlist wat jy saam met die boek kan luister terwyl jy lees. Ek dink dit is 'n verhaal wat jou wegvoer na 'n oomblik in tyd wat jy net kan wees. So, gaan koop die boek as jy 'n bietjie wil droom. Dit is by alle goeie boekwinkels en ook op Kindle. Okay, dankie.
Hi, I'm Tessa Grattan.
And I'm Justina Ireland, and we'd like to say hello to all of our readers in South Africa. We cannot wait for you to read Chaos and Flame, and we hope you enjoy it.
Chaos and Flame is our brand new YA fantasy romance. It is an enemies to lovers, exciting and ferocious book. It's got an assassin intent on revenge against the people who massacred her family, a mad prince obsessed with prophecy, and a war prince who actually hates war.
And don't forget the enemies to lovers.
Enemies to lovers, yes, the best romance trope.
What more could you want?
Yeah. It's got monsters, especially my favorite dragons and the cockatrice.
So we hope you'll pick it up and we hope you'll love it.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
I'm Bea Fitzgerald, author of upcoming fantasy romance Girl Goddess Queen, which is a YA rom-com reimagining of the myth of Hades and Persephone. And today we are on set of a Persephone-inspired photo shoot. It starts with Persephone running to the underworld to escape a marriage that her father Zeus is trying to force her into, and Hades is none too happy about this intruder forcing him to harbour her, especially when she starts changing things without his permission. But when he realises that her plans might involve the downfall of the Olympians, he wants in, and a reluctant alliance is formed. But when the Olympians find out where Persephone is, he and she both realise that the only way to stay is to enter a fake marriage and convince the world of their love, which makes the fact that they might be falling into it a little bit complicated. I like to think it's very funny, but it's also tender and heartwarming and incredibly dramatic and chaotic, which should come as no surprise given that I make videos under the TikTok handle Chaos on Olympus, where I make Greek mythology skits, liaise with other booktokers, and just talk about my love of mythology with so many other myth fans. I've always been fascinated by the way that stories endure, so growing up with these myths that meant so much to me, I loved exploring the original sources and seeing how much more there was to the story. Persephone is more than the kidnap myth. She starts as Despoina, there are references to Kore, and I can and will go on about that a lot. But it was so much fun to write a version of her story that sees her get that growth arc that we see in the myths. One of her main epithets is the Dread Persephone. So to bring the Dread Persephone into this empowering story meant a lot to me. I'm so excited for you to all read Girl Goddess Queen. I cannot wait to hear what you think and hopefully to meet you all on the road along to publication. To hell with love. This goddess has other plans.
My name is Joelle Wellington, and I am the author of Their Vicious Games, which is my debut YA thriller. Their Vicious Games is about a young Black teen named Adina Walker, who after making a colossal mistake, loses out on the opportunity of a lifetime at her dream college. To rectify that, she enters an elite competition called The Finish, where she must compete against 11 other young, exceptional women. But when she thinks the stakes are high, she realizes quite quickly that they're not just high, they're actually deadly. I want to say that writing this book was probably one of the most fun experiences I've ever had. I wouldn't usually use the word fun to describe, processing racism and classism at the private institutions that I've attended all my life, but that's exactly what this was. It was cathartic, it was funny. I got to write about feminine rage. I got to write about young teens, especially young girls, and the expectations that are putting on them and the power of those young teens. And I also got to write something that comps not only The Bachelor, but also Squid Game. So that's a win-win for you and me. So thank you so much for listening, and I can't wait for you to get your hands on Their Vicious Games.
I've spent the past 7 years traveling the world perfecting my craft. You see, I'm something of a magician, inventor, and chocolate maker. So quiet up and listen down. Nope, scratch that, reverse it.
Mr. Wonka, I can see you're a man of great ingenuity.
What are you doing?
I'm making chocolate, of course. How do you like it? Dark, white, nutty, absolutely insane.
Many people have come here to sell chocolate. They've all been crushed by the chocolate cartel. You can't get a shop without selling chocolate, and you can't sell chocolate without a shop.
No daydreaming.
What are we gonna do, Willie?
Huh.
Huh?
Huh.
A double huh.
Do you have a pencil and paper?
Uh-huh.
I got an idea. I know things haven't been easy for you. They're gonna get better.
You promise?
I pinky promise. That's the most solemn vow there is.
Where do we start?
A good chocolate chip is simple.
Where's this?
It's just weird.
What's happening? Who wants a chocolate that makes it fly?
Well, let's find out, shall we? Who's for Hoverchuck?
Nothing to see here. Just a small group of people defying the laws of gravity.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Gallery Gourmet, my name is Willy Wonka.
He's good. Too good.
Pretty sure I've gained about 150 pounds in the last 2 weeks.
You could change her life, Mr. Wonka. Change all their lives.
Run away!
Every good thing in this world started with a dream. So you hold on to yours.
Here we go, Mama.
Mark my words!
This is gonna be the greatest chocolate shop the world has ever seen! So you're the funny little man who's been following me.
I will have you know that I am a perfectly respectable size for an Oompa Loompa.
An Oompa what now?
Allow me to refresh your memory.
Oh, I don't think I want to hear that.
Too late. I've started dancing now. Once we've started, we can't stop.